Friggin' today we're gonna try 5 Macs and a cake on BoxMac.
From Matthew Zide. He sent us a bunch of Sam's Choice. What's the difference between Sam's Choice and Sam's Club?
Sam's Club sells Sam's Choice.
Got it. And he also sent us some gooey butter cake from his neck of the woods.
Yeah.
I guess we got to do it because he sent it.
Oh, we gotta do it.
It looks delicious.
Yeah. So in the unboxing, you were given crap for, we were given crap.
What? Yes. Boy.
Boy. I've read the instructions and I believe that if Frankie and John apply themselves, they can bake this cake. Still, I do have my
does that
concern.
mean?
Apart from making mac, your shared cooking prowess does not instill great confidence. However, EJ seems to have a firm grasp on recipes and making them. So maybe he could be a special guest on a special episode of BoxMac. I just don't understand why he thinks you can't cook.
I can cook, boy. I can definitely cook.
And they were all about
He's got the hat and everything.
I got a chef hat.
from the beginning admitted, like, yeah, I probably would struggle through this.
Yeah.
I do have like reading
You can follow
comprehension.
directions.
Yeah. I mean, how hard could it be?
Yeah.
I'm not inventing cake.
Yeah. I'm gonna put you in charge of cooking these, and I'm gonna make the cake.
All right. I mean, 5 is a lot. You know, these are just gonna be real slam bam, thank you, ma'am.
The problem we've always had is whenever we tried to cook more than one of those in a microwave, they come out weird.
Yeah, we know this. John's got his multiple bags of putty.
We got a long bake. We're in for a long bake. The gooey cake has to cool completely before
So
you
this
can
is
eat
gonna
it.
be the first episode that takes place first in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna try the cake out at the studio.
Yes, because we're going to the studio anyway for other things. So
Yeah.
we're gonna try out the cake there, so you'll get the best of both worlds.
Yeah. The flavors that we have are Italian 4 cheese, con queso,
Bacon cheddar, aged white cheddar and black pepper, and finally,
classic aged cheddar. And now we will cook them.
cook.
Meanwhile, Frankie, I am taking packet 1.
Meanwhile, Adam, how are we gonna get water in these if he's in the way?
There's a slight mass differential.
A junt in motion. Do they come with little pouches? They do.
They
So
do.
we
So
might
just
want to
leave
label
the
them.
pouches in for now, and then we won't have to label them.
Did you just say the pouches?
The pouches? Leave the pouches?
Leave the pouches.
I noticed you're using cold water, Adam. Why are you using cold water?
Why are you using cold water?
Cold water seems like the more food-like water.
Somebody on Reddit messaged me and said you should try an episode in which you compare using hot tap versus cold tap water. Water heaters get really nasty. My system is a little different in which it's not directly heated.
Oh, you do the little egg trick?
What are you doing over there? Oh, you just
Separating the egg.
getting the snot out.
It requires just the white portion of the egg.
What happens if you put the egg yolk in?
Undesirable effects, apparently, for this particular recipe.
Scrambled egg cake. Look at John with the baking instruments.
Yeah, well, this...
Over there making a cake. Like a real cook.
Yeah, boy.
Make sure EJ watches you the whole time so you don't hurt yourself or do anything stupid, you big dumbasses.
Some of those might be slightly overwatered, but
Overwatered is a little bit of a problem.
You could always dump a little out.
Yeah, is there seasoning already in there or anything like that?
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, we better not.
You could dump a little out.
It's only a small amount of overwatering.
You could dump a little out.
It's microwave mac, so really, are
You
you?
could dump a little out.
It'd be nice if maybe there was a little less water in this.
To dump a little out. You're better off dumping a little out. It is instructing me to form the dough into a ball after mixing. It's actually kind of a complicated cake. So I'm setting this base dough in the bottom. This is a little tough over here. I'm having a little trouble. I'm struggling to cook.
Oh, do you think EJ could help us?
Well, the batter is super sticky and I'm supposed to spread it on the bottom. Press evenly into bottom. I'm trying.
That sounds hot.
What do we do, EJ? How am I supposed to press this into the bottom?
Because it's too dry.
It's too gooey.
Wicked gooey.
So good, so fruity, and so gooey. Wicked gooey.
I'm gonna use a spoon to do it, a wet spoon. This is still not going very well.
Butter cake. Nothing but butter cake. Matthew Zide is watching on smugly, arms crossed, peering over his glasses. Look at this. This is like over-engineering the
No,
solution.
I was supposed to do that anyways.
What's going
He's
on
here.
over there?
He's here grunting over his cake, and we're shoving stuff in a microwave.
This is a big pain in the ass, is what this is. It's like a sticky dough, and I'm supposed to like make it into a thin 1/4-inch layer to put in the bottom of the pan. I didn't grease the damn mixing board, so it's all stuck to the mixing board, because you can't flour it. All right, we'll grease the damn mixing board.
I thought it'd be fun to make a gooey.
Oh yeah!
I thought, you know, friends on a Sunday, make a cake.
Making pancakes.
Can you sing that song angrily?
making bacon pancakes.
Take a bacon and put it in a
Pancake.
pancake. It's not bad.
That's good enough.
Yeah, chill.
No, I'm just frustrated with the direction.
You know, in middle school, they used to tell us, calm your hemorrhoids.
Yeah, I used to say calm your titties, but
Yeah.
nowadays that's not politically correct.
We got an Italian 4 cheese, which is looking delightful, and a nice congealed cold classic cheddar. Well, we're cooking mac over here, so could you stop interrupting?
I'm already unhappy. and stressed. If I was a sim in The Sims 4, I would be like, negative mood. Having trouble making cake would be the little icon, and there would be a piece of a cake in it.
It's a heck of a thing to be stressed about. Making a cake that no one will eat.
By the way, Frankie, all this bag is powdered sugar.
So you could have just used your own.
My icon in The Sims has now been updated to very stressed about cake.
All right, here we go. This is the classic cheddar, Sam's choice.
Lousy flavor.
Kind of tastes like powder.
Pasta's okay, but the cheese is super weird.
Italian 4 cheese.
It's kind of gray.
It's a little better.
Better than the previous one.
Aged white cheddar with black pepper.
You can taste the pepper.
Yeah, so far they've all had a weak cheese sauce.
The 4 cheese was the best so far.
Yeah, it takes 4 cheeses before you taste cheese. The black pepper is interesting, but the thing about pepper is it's easy to come by.
Yeah.
No one's stopping you from putting pepper in any mac.
No one's stopping you from putting pepper in anything pepper.
There's little chunks of brown in the cheese.
Echo, make me a cake.
Sadly, not everything has been automated yet.
There is no dairy on besides the eggs in this cake.
Well, I think you'll find that eggs aren't dairy.
Yeah, but they usually are classified as dairy, aren't they?
No, it's not.
No, I guess not. So there's no dairy, although there's butter, never mind. Yeah, and cream cheese, never mind, shut up. Still stressed about cake.
Do we want to try bacon cheddar?
Bacon bits.
Yeah.
Taste of bacon. Not unpleasant.
The bacon's kind of nice
There's more bacon than cheese, as
Yeah.
has come to be expected.
in those bacon.
The cheese
mats,
flavor is still pretty weak.
Yeah, Sam's Choice's cheese is bad.
Yeah, and it's not gonna rise at all, by the way. There's no leavening agent. Echo, set timer, 30 minutes.
What is the concept of gooey butter cake? I don't get it. Have I ever had it in my life?
No, I've never had a cake that's like this, so.
What is the idea?
That's gooey, buttery.
I got that. And cake. You're not really much of a baker, are you?
I do bake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He made a wicked apple crisp the other day.
No, thank you.
Oh.
Usually, if I know what I'm doing, I make an apple cake. I don't know if you ever had my apple cake. It's very good.
Probably. I'm not really like an apple guy in general. My favorite kind of apple is one that's just normal and cold. As soon as it's hot, I actually don't love apples.
Oh.
I'm kind of the opposite.
Really?
I like them baked in things, not as much just raw.
This is the con queso. Probably the best of the group.
It's definitely got that queso flavor to it, but it tastes very artificially.
Yeah, it sort of tastes like the queso dip.
It tastes like, yeah, queso chemicals.
There's still not a whole lot of cheese.
Yeah,
the mac and
that is
cheese.
the fatal problem amongst all of these. His Canadian palate is still like, guys, you could up your cheese
Well,
game.
Well, there's almost no cheese in any of these.
Right.
yeah, if you're looking for something like this, just buy a Stouffer's frozen mac and prepare that.
Well, suppose you just want to throw something in your backpack and there's a microwave at work.
yeah, well, the Velveeta one wasn't bad, where you just put Velveeta sauce in.
Or you could always throw your Rapid Mac in your backpack with your Mac.
absolutely. Here we go, Jay.
Gooey butter cake.
Looks like kind of a meringue almost on the top.
Yeah, it does.
All right, so Frankie, we have our cake here. We're in the studio. We're gonna give this ooey gooey butter cake a try. It has been cooling quite sufficiently. You can see it there.
Smells like cake and butter.
I've been instructed to put some powdered sugar on the top of it, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make a little hole in this plastic bag. This is a lot of powdered sugar to put on top.
Jesus, man, I'm not liking it. This is a lot.
You're allowed to deviate from the instructions.
Yeah, this is a ton. There's only one John Hunt.
Why are you cutting the middle out?
Because
The crust is the best part.
I made some errors in the construction of the cake.
I was hoping to prove Matthew's I'd wrong. Is there like chocolate or anything in this?
No, not a bit. Only the middle seems kind of ooey gooey, so. Okay, let's try the ooey gooey cake here.
It's really good.
It is actually ooey gooey and it's really tasty.
It tastes kind of like a some kind of like smoked dessert. Actually, a little bit. It's really good.
Yeah, it is very
It's damn fine.
It's like a lemon square without the lemon.
Grab a fork, guys, and
Join in, there's lots of cake. So don't inhale the powdered sugar.
yeah.
It's quite tasty.
I'd eat that again.
That's awesome.
It's really good.
It's really
It's
good.
really good.
Maybe you can get it on Amazon.
And Ellen.
The kit is just like really off the shelf dry ingredients. So probably you could just make this, as a dish you could have at home.
Well, thank you, Matthew Zide. We didn't mess it up. There is a little.
I tried my best. It was a little tough.
It turned out really well.
Thanks. I love cake.
Me too.
Cake's good.
How cool would it be to have a breakfast pastry named after your language?
I know, and it's like the best breakfast pastry ever. So good, so fruity, it's so gooey. Wicked gooey.